Shalom, shalom, shalom. Tabernacle House of God worldwide. I thank you all from east, west, north, and south. I thank you with all my heart. I thank you for everything. Thank you for your good efforts. This is a time we want to know those is on the Lord's side. This is a time we can come together to let the world to know how lovely we love our God and how powerful we are ready to serve Him. This is a time we need to come together anywhere you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your tribe. It doesn't matter what you think. This is a time of the Lord. Many people have been saying many things about God. Some say God is not real. Some say God is fake. Some say this, that. But in my own language, Igbo language, English call him God. The Israelites call him, the Jews, they call him Yahweh Yeshua. Or they call him Elohim Israel. Many people don't know his work. Many people don't understand what he can do. And that is why today we are starting this fast of 14 days fasting and praying 6 to 4 for 14 days. Because we want to ask for power. We want to ask for authority. And this 14 days fasting and prayer, we are going to seek for power. You know, I advise you to join it up. Be in it, join it up, so that you can see the good work of this God, so that you can see his power, you can see his authority, you can see everything he can do. Not even one man can do, not even what woman can do. Then you can see what he can do. So please, my dear brothers and sisters, anywhere you are watching, or anytime, any day, this message comes to you. This is what our ancestors do, and they got power from God. They got authority from God, and they got strength from God. All over the world, this is a time we are preparing to face the battle. We are preparing to carry the bull on the horn. We are preparing to destroy those who say they will not be alive and saw the name of God stand. We are ready to fight a battle. We can kill and we can save. And this is the time we are out to fight our battle, to take what belongs to us by fire, by force. I want to take you to book of Exodus 32. I am taking you to book of Exodus 32. The book of Exodus 32. Exodus 32 says, listen what Exodus 32 says, because that is where I am right now in Exodus 32. That is the word of God. Exodus 32 says, when the people saw that Moses had not come down from the mountain, but was saying, Exodus 32 verses 1 says, when the people saw that Moses had not come down from the mountain, but was staying there a long time, they gathered round Aaron and said to him, we do not know what has happened to this man Moses, who led us out of Egypt. So make us a God to lead us, after Moses have set them free. After Moses have showed them something, after Moses have done something great to them, after Moses have set them free from the Red Sea, after Moses have called down the glory of God for them, and they betray Moses. Don't be one of the people that betray men of God. Don't be one of the people that betray prophet. Don't be one of the people that betray those who are suffering for you. Whether it's your freedom fighting, whether it's the security in your house, whether it's the king, whoever it is, don't ever be one of the people that betray those that fighting for you. Don't ever betray those that is praying for you. Don't ever betray those that is working spiritual work for you, because it will later come back to you. Whatever you sow is what you will reap. Anybody betraying people around them will always meet betray. After Moses have helped these people, after Moses have set them free, Moses is capable to be in the house of Pharaoh to enjoy every type of life. Moses is capable in the house of Pharaoh to drive different type of car. Moses is comfortable in the house of Pharaoh to get a beautiful woman. Moses is comfortable in the house of Pharaoh to even be a leader. He left all those opportunities. He cared for his brothers. He do work for them. He pray for them. He fight. He kill. He restore. He took them out of the land of Egypt for suffering. What is Egypt? Egypt means where they are suffering. Most of us today, they have set you free because you have come out of bondage. Because you are free today, you cannot concentrate. You can't even see the prophet who helped you as anything. After all said and done, God have done for you. You have forgot it. It's nothing to you again. This is what Israel did. And look at where he led them. This is the why we are suffering today. This is why we are having pain today. This is why everything that is happening to us is happening to us today. Because of what? Because of betray. We betray the prophet who set us free. Most of you have betrayed many places. And that is why there is no amount of prayer can change your situation. Because you have betrayed many things. You have betrayed God. You have betrayed spirit. You have betrayed those who care for you. Look at chapter 2. Chapter 2 says, Aaron said to them, take off the gold earring which your wife, your sons, and your daughters are wearing, and bring them to me. 3. So all the people took off their gold earring and brought them to Aaron. He took the earring, made them, poured the gold into the mob, and made a gold bull calf. The people said, Israel, this is our God who led us out of Egypt. Is that God led them out of Egypt? Those things Moses are doing, that some people who claim they know. They said to them, this is the God that led you out of the land of Egypt. They said to them, this is a God who led you out of the land of Egypt. Is it true? Is this God is the one who set them out of the land of Egypt? I'm asking. Can you see? This is the problem we are facing today. This is why there is a premature death in the life. This is why people are crying. This is why many things are happening to so many of us. Because we have betrayed the God. Most of you are suffering. Calling different type of men of God, different type of native doctors, different type of churches, different type of synagogue, different type of temples. After God have blessed you, you find out one mistake or the other there, and you start having an excuse. Oh, that man is not calling me. That man is not caring. That man is having hot temper. But those periods you are passing things to, those periods you are suffering, all those things you didn't see it. All those things you didn't remember it. After God have set you free, you remember those things. It's very, very bad. Do you hear what I said? It's very, very bad. It's not good. Just let's continue. That's what I want to show you today. Chapter 5. Then Aaron built an altar in front of the God's bull and announced, tomorrow there will be a festival to honor the Lord. Since early the next morning, they brought some animals to burn as sacrifice, and other to eat as fellowship offering. The people sat down to a feast, which turned into an orgy of drinking and sex. 7. The Lord said to Moses, go back down at once, because your people, whom you led out of Egypt, have sinned and reject me. 8. They have already left the way that I commanded them to follow. They have made a bull calf out of mortar, gold, and have worshipped it, and offer sacrifice to it. They are saying that this is their God who led them out of Egypt. 9. I know how stubborn these people are. 10. Now, don't try to stop me. I am angry with them, and I am going to destroy them. Then I will make you and your descendants into a great nation. God said to Moses, these people are very stubborn. These people are sometimes most of them claim they know. Why they don't know anything? Most of them claim because maybe, although sometimes age problem is there, sometimes so many of them claim they are wise. Why they are not wise? Sometimes you think that you know, other people don't know it. After God have set you free, after God have remembered you, after He have done something for you, this is the betrayal, and this is what He have done to that God. Is it good? This is the problem we are facing today. This is the problem we are facing today. Look at what verses 11 says there. 11 says, but Moses pleaded with the Lord, his God, and said, Lord, why should you be so angry with your people, whom you rescued from Egypt with great mighty and power? 12. Why should the Egyptians be able to say that you lead your people out of Egypt, planning to kill them in the mountain and destroy them completely? Stop being angry, change your mind, and do not bring this disaster on your people. 13. Remember your descendants Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember the solemn promise you made to them to give them and many descendants as there are stars in the sky, and to give their descendants all that land you promised would be their possession forever. 14. So the Lord changed his mind and did not bring on his people the disaster he had threatened. 15. Moses went back down the mountain, carried the two stone tablets, which the commandment written on both sides. 16. God himself had made the tablets and have engraved the commandment on them. 17. Joshua heard the people shouting and said to Moses, I hear the sound of battle in the camp. 18. Moses said that doesn't sound like the shout of victory or cry of defeat. It is the sound of singing. Oh my God. 19. When Moses came close enough to the camp to see the bull calf and to see the people dancing, he was furious. There at the foot of the mountain, he threw down the tablet he was carrying and broke them. 20. He took the bull calf which they had made, melted it, ground it into the fine powder, and mixed it with water. Then he made the people of Israel drink it. He said to Aaron, what did these people do to you that you have made them commit such a terrible sin? Oh, can you see? Can you see? 22. Aaron answered, don't be angry with me. You know how determined these people are to do evil. 23. They said to me, we don't know what has happened to this man Moses, who brought us out of Egypt. So make us a god to lead us. For 24. I asked them to bring me their gold ornaments, and those who had any took them off and gave to me. I threw the ornament into the fire, and out come this bull calf. 25. Moses saw that Aaron had let the people get out of control and make fool of themselves in front of their enemies. 26. So he stood at the gate of the camp and shouted, everyone who is on the Lord's side, come over here. So all the Levites gathered around him. 27. And he said to them, the Lord God of Israel commanded every one of you to put on his sword and go through the camp from this gate to the other and kill his brother, his friend, and his neighbor. 28. The Levites obeyed and killed about 3,000 men that day. Moses 29, Moses said to the Levites, today you have consecrated yourself as priests in the service of the Lord by killing your sons and brethren. So the Lord has given you his blessing. So if you don't get up so that we can destroy these people, if you don't get up so that we can kill these people that try to mess the name of God up, if you don't get up so that we can scatter them and consume them, honestly speaking, our land will not be in peace. Our land will not stand until we come together and destroy and kill all these men and women try to joke in the name of God. We must kill them all. We must kill them. If we don't kill them, we are not the children of God, and we can never achieve from the kingdom of God. We must learn how to destroy these people. We must kill them, whether their daughter or their son or their sister or their brother, whoever they are. We must kill them. If we don't kill them, there is nothing we are doing for our God. These people are abomination. These people are evil to lead us to serve God that is not our God. God that is not the God of our land. Anybody, any man or woman that stand against, stopping us not to destroy any people standing against the land or our God. Our ancestors have shown us the way. Honestly, this is a time. If you call yourself a man of God, a pastor, a prophet, a Christ, or whatever you are, this is a time for take us sword. I am the sword, and we have come to massacre them, and they will surely die. Whether they like it or not, they will surely die. We must kill them all. We must kill anybody that joke with this God will surely die. Mark my word today, whether you like it or not. I continue. 30 says, the next day Moses said to the people, you have committed a terrible sin, but now I will again go up the mountain to the Lord. Perhaps I can obtain forgiveness for your sin. That one, Moses then returned to the Lord and said, these people have committed a terrible sin. They have made a god out of gold and worship it. 32. Please forgive their sins. But if you won't, then remove my name from the book in which you have written the name of your people. 33. The Lord answered, it is those who have sinned against me, whose name I will remove from my book. 34. Now go lead the people to the place I told you about. Remember that my angel will guide you, but the time is coming when I will punish these people for their sins. 35. So the Lord sent a disease. The Lord sent a disease on the people because they have caused Aaron to make the God good for them. This is the reason why we are getting this disease we are getting today, because we are about to go into our promised land. We are about to march into our promised land. We are about to achieve our freedom. We are about to achieve, but we must return back to kill every man and woman that stand against the culture of our land, stand against the culture of worship. Any religion, any sin, any evil, anybody that stand against us, we must cut your head and we must destroy you. Any day we rise, began to massacre and began to kill these people, that was the day we are going to consecrate ourselves, and our God will begin to restore the power. Most of all this oracle you are hearing today, it is human being, the man who think that nobody can try him. They are the people who massacre to set up those powers. Why are they messing our God up? Because the sword have not come. I have come down today to bring the sword in this book. Let me tell you, we must kill all of them. All of them will surely die. Those of you that when you think that whenever you come to God is when you need money, or whenever you come to God after you have done all the type of atrocity, you come in the name of God to begin to do those things. We must kill you. You will die. Whether you like it or not, you will die. Whether you like it or not, you will die. Just mark my word. You will never escape it and you will never survive it. From today, we are ready for you people, and we must rise Tabernacle must rise to come against any power or kingdom that stand against the kingdom of God. This word Moses set on earth, we must follow it. If you don't follow it, you will die. Mark my word, and that's how it's going to be. Follow us up. My name is Sirimen Seer Prophet. Okechukwu Emenaha. I am the seer prophet of Tabernacle House of God. I am the founder. I follow the root of God of my ancestors. Whatever you need on this earth, if you believe in this God, it shall be well with you. Thank you and God bless you. Shalom. I love you all.